Hi everyone, my name is Diana and I am one of the Get Fit and Thick affiliates, but I have been a fan and a follower for years, ever since it began, and I absolutely love this company. I love this movement. I love the ladies behind this. They are amazing, and this company itself has just really impacted my life in such a positive way. And in one of those ways, it was the plant-based power-up. I participated in May. I also participated in August. I would definitely say in May, though, I was a little bit more strict on myself when it came to being plant-based. But my initial reason why I stepped into this was because of health. I love to learn about nutrition, how it affects the body, what benefits you over time, things like that. So I was really excited that the Get Fit and Thick ladies were able to create this opportunity of where you get to actually have the guidance of how to step into something like this, how to step into such a big change, especially for myself. I was raised in a Mexican family, so I was very much accustomed to knowing that every meal had to have animal products no matter what, or it wasn't a meal. I grew up with my dad, my grandpa, uncles doing things like this, where they would slaughter animals for parties and things like that and cook them to be part of the dinner. So it was very much engraved in my mind. So in the very beginning, I mainly did it for health. Towards the middle, though, watching the documentaries that the Get Fit and Thick ladies provided, but also taking the initiative, and I really wanted to go into depth into this plant-based idea or lifestyle. So I started watching some documentaries on my own. And that was probably the best way I could create an animal connection. I've always loved animals, but it was never something that I thought of anything more than them just being animals. So I never knew how much it affected not only our bodies, of course, how much it affected animals, and especially our environment. So I never knew those connections before. And being a part of this program, it really opened my eyes to those type of things. My favorite thing about the plant-based power-up was learning new recipes. I love to cook, and cooking with things that are so abundant in nutrients was very exciting because it allowed me to listen to my body. It allowed me to listen to myself on what kinds of foods I liked, what kinds of food I didn't like, how they were going to affect me. And so this plant-based power-up did that for me. And not only that, but the fact that it was done in a meal prep style, which is what I'm accustomed to, it was very convenient. It was very convenient to be a part of the program and to really try it out. So that was my favorite part of the whole thing. Now, another thing was learning, some foods don't work. It was always a work in progress. I still had the times where I would still have animal products, but I think those times were probably one of the most important because they allowed me to pay attention to how my body reacted to those kind of things, and it really made a difference. Going from a complete plant-based diet throughout the week, and then say on the weekend I would have something that was meat-related, it would make me feel sick, it would make me feel lethargic, it would make me feel almost disgusting. Versus when I would be strictly plant-based, I felt almost like if I was clean, just clean. I was full of nutrients, full of all these abundant amounts of styles of food while still getting everything I needed from my foods. So that was definitely a life changer for me. I never noticed just how much animal products really affect your body until I joined this. I was definitely a lot more stricter on myself for the month of May compared to August, but I still loved both menus. They were delicious. And I was kind of able to pick and point things that really worked for me that I can still apply to my day-to-day life today. I am not completely 100% plant-based, but I try my best because I know it's a work in progress. I know it's going to take time, but I wouldn't take it back for anything. I absolutely loved the experience. I loved being a part of an amazing group of women, which is my next thing that I absolutely loved about this program, was the fact that you're not in it alone. You're in it with a group of amazing women who are just as skeptical, who don't know what to expect, who have certain expectations and might not meet them, but ultimately come together and relate on some level and understand the importance of trying something like this for yourself and embracing a change that you're definitely probably never would have thought you were going to do. And the amount of support, the amount of love, the amount of encouragement that these ladies, including myself, all did for each other was amazing. It made the process so much easier. It made the program so much more fun because you knew that you were in this team doing it together and you had these women backing you up. So that was definitely one of those things that has definitely stuck with me the most, is being a part of something that has empowered us women as ourselves, but also as a unity. And that's one of those things that I love to see nowadays, is how united women can become when they find a foundation of what they can relate to, and really embracing those changes within themselves and in their lifestyles. So I really, really appreciate being a part of this program. I really appreciate all the ladies who were in it with me both times. Even if we didn't talk that much, it was always amazing to see the amount of support we had for one another, and having fun doing this, really enjoying ourselves. We might not have gotten the results that we were expecting. I did it mainly just to see how I was going to feel, and I felt incredible. It took some time. It did take some time to get rid of those first initial symptoms of like bloating, feeling really full and tired, and going to the restroom all the time. But it was definitely worth it. It's worth it looking back on it now, because now I feel I am living a life that I want to live, a more true to myself kind of life. And it's all about the changes that you make along your journey and how they affect you, not only in your own life but internally. The changes that it's going to create for your health, for your body, for your mind, and making all those things connect together. So for anyone who is skeptical about trying this program, or you are for sure already know you're going to join in, I definitely recommend it. If it's definitely not something that you're not used to, I definitely recommend it. It does not hurt to try something for a change, even if it doesn't end up working out for you. You end up learning so much about yourself, so much about nutrition and about the world around you. And I feel that's something you can't buy. That's something you learn from experience. And the best part of it is that since you learned it from experience, you are now able to pass that on. And there's nothing more powerful than to be able to pass on knowledge to somebody else and have them experience what you have experienced. So I love, like I said, I love this company. I love the plant-based power up. I would do it 1,000 times over if I could. But I definitely feel it's a great opportunity for new ladies to welcome this change into their life and have fun. Have fun, experiment, learn about your body, listen to your body more than anything else, and find those connections. Find those connections that are going to keep you grounded in order to understand what you're putting yourself through. And really enjoy the process. Don't get discouraged. Enjoy the process, because that's what it is. It's an ongoing process. Nobody gets it perfect, but it's an amazing one. It's an amazing one that you get to enjoy with not just by yourself, but with an amazing team that created this through experience and created a unity of women who are going to be doing this with you. So I hope you guys have fun. I hope you guys end up loving it as much as I do. and embrace change. Embrace change, because that's what's going to make you realize who you want to be and what kind of lifestyle you want to live. So thank you guys for listening. I love you all.